Y'all close enough? Okay. Yeah, I'll swing y'all over a little bit. Yeah. I was a baby. I was 9 months old. We were in a mall on vacation, me and my parents were, and just walking through the mall with them. At 9 months old, I could waddle a little bit, so I was waddling. This agent came up, and the agent was like, "Hey, he's cute. Can I put him in print ads?" And my parents are kind of like, "What are you talking about?" And back then, it was popular to kind of get scammed that way. But this woman was legit. We flew out to New York a few weeks later, and I started shooting Baby Gap. Got some agents, you know, kept climbing the ladder, started doing commercials, TV shows, movies.
When he was about 7 years old, he had some snow cones from this particular type of franchise.
And he said, "Well, I wonder, you think we could do that? Is there any way we could maybe get one of those machines and start selling shaved ice?" So we looked around and helped him.
So for his 8th birthday, he bought one.
That was from 8 to 12. I had snow cone huts around the city. I had 5 of them called Hollywood's Tropical Snow. Hollywood started way back when I was in Pee Wee football.
He would miss a few practices here and there because he had to go to audition, or he would miss a week or so of practice because he had to film something.
And so they come back and the coaches start calling me Hollywood to mess with me. And it stuck as a nickname. After that, we kind of sold them all, and I had just recently gotten some pocket rockets for Christmas. And I was driving around our house, and our house at that time was on a front street. And this guy pulled in, and he was like, "Hey man, I'll buy that off you." He was like talking to a 12-year-old kid about his like little toy motorcycle. I'm like thinking like, okay, cool. So I go and ask my mom if I can sell it.
He asked, could he sell them? And we said, whatever, sell them. We can get some more.
And we sell it. And the next day we get more and sell more and start a motorcycle business off of that. My dad and me ran that for a while. My whole family did. And
when he started skateboarding, he realized, well, there's nowhere to buy any product.
I was about 14. There was nothing around here.
He decided that he wanted to make this a town where skateboarding was welcome.
It wasn't a big deal for me because I was used to kind of doing things like that, you know, the motorcycles and the snow cones. So I was like, okay, I can start a skate shop. So we bought like $1,000 worth of gear and started a skate shop. Hey, okay, it's, what is it, April 3rd? That's 4/3/2/10. Yeah, it's April 3rd. Saturday, first Saturday of the month. And this is the Hollywood skate test. This is the old shop. It was an office space attached to my dad's motorcycle shop. I would just like spend a lot of time out here skating. Me and my friends would every day. We'd meet up and skate down here, hang out. But yeah, this is it, man. This is where it started.
Skateboarding for Bo, you know, started when he was fairly young. Because he traveled so much, he was able to be around the skateboarding industry. And when he brought it back home, we did have a little prefab park, but the scene wasn't here at all.
When I was 13, 14, just started the shop, I didn't even know people skated here, to be honest, you know? A couple people at the park and stuff. And
It was a lot of hassle. You had to go in there, fully pads, which skateboarders don't like. None of them like to wear pads. Nobody does.
it was just all the pads you could imagine you have to wear, and you have to pay money still to do all that. So it was just aggravating, dude, and you didn't want to go to the park, and so you want to skate street to learn, and the dudes that ran it were dicks, pick on you.
And it went on like that for years. And then finally, he decided, well, he wanted a place where they could skate, they could have a good time, wouldn't be so much hassle. And he called us and said, well, let's try to find a building big enough to put a skate park in.
We came in, it was just like it was it, you know? Like we probably could have went and got a better place, but it's cool, man. We drove by this place every day to go to the old shop and never thought of it until we needed it.
And basically opened up the skate park in there with just like 2 or 3 little wooden ramps. That's where it started. Just ramps we had sitting in the parking lot at the old skate shop.
This is where we're at now. We started in here like 4 to 5 years ago, going on 5 years ago, with just a manual pad, a couple ramps. Some homies would bring a rail. And me and my dad built all this And we would just build every day, build something new. My dad is like a third generation brick mason. He built the local Walmart here.
I said, whatever you want to do, if you draw it up, we can build it, it's no big deal. So he figured out what he wanted. He said, well, let's build this. So he figured out, not really drawings, he just sketched it on a piece of paper. I said, okay.
The past 4 years, I've learned a lot from him and like built all this with him together. So it's pretty cool father-son stuff, but I'll take y'all around a little bit. Bank ledge, one of the oldest obstacles here. Quarter pipe's my favorite, 6-footer. Super skinny, not even 2 feet wide. The simplest tricks, like button fake on that, just gets me so hyped. This is my my homage to Carlsbad. We used to have, y'all can see the residue of AstroTurf. We put AstroTurf on it and had like a legit grass gap Carlsbad. You'll see some ramps like this floating around. Me and my dad didn't build these. These are from our old park, Odo Week Skate Park of Aiken. We took a lot of business away, so they stopped. First chance I got the ramps, and now they get to keep being skated and we get to pass it on. Yeah, this is a ramp, one of the most recent ramps we built. We built this for Go Skate Day last year. 6-footer with a 6-foot tranny, so the last bit of it tops out at divert. And then me and my dad like hand shaped the concrete pool coping or whatever, so getting to build this stuff is really sick, and it's really cool because it's not just a piece of art where it sits on the wall and people are like, that's cool, man. Like people get to use it, you know? I love doing it, dude. Like whether I'm filming something, editing something, it comes out good. I do a trick, I land, it comes out good. Or I build a ramp and then me and my friends get to skate it, it comes out good. Like all that gives me that same feeling, that hype, and that's what I love about it.
And then now, a little over 4 years later, all of us have all of our feet in it and all of our hands. And now a store downtown.
Which is a great location. In about 4 months now, he's been open. It's been doing really, really good.
Sometimes I have to like sit down and like tell myself like, okay, you're doing okay. Like I want it to be like bigger and better and keep building new stuff and you know have more things to skate. And then I take a break from it and be like, okay, well we had a 10 by 10 office space, so.
I don't know what it is, but he loves it. There's something about it that it makes him a whole different person. You know, he could be doing anything else he wanted to do. You know, he could be living in California, working all the time in the entertainment industry.
But there's nobody out there, I don't believe, that loves skateboarding more than he does. Because he does it just for skateboarding and for the local kids. That's all he does it for.
Yes.
He's given kids that normally you would definitely see in trouble right now something to do, something to look forward to every day, a place to go, a family. That's a tough one. I think definitely a family. I think that's why he calls it Home for Skateboarding. You know, it's got like a second name, and it's called Home for Skateboarding. And that's what it is. To some of them, it is their home, because their home at home is not much of a home. And then to a lot of them, it's their second home, for sure.